Hello, my wonderful Taurus. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely stunning. I hope the week has been kind, patient, and generous for all of you. Now, Taurus, I want to jump straight in. I don't want to lose any time. Let's dive in head first. In regard for the collective watching this, so in regard to your personal romantic love life, I want to kind of dive deep into two big questions. Number one, who is thinking about you? So I'm talking about more romantic thoughts. Who is thinking about you? Could be anyone. It could be your colleague, your friend, someone you just met, someone you're dealing with now, someone from your past. I find out pretty early who this is. And question number two, what do they want from you? Do they want anything from you at all, right? So without further ado, let's get straight into this, Taurus. Also, this Saturday, 12 p.m., I'll have the personal pleasure of doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. So it is this Saturday at 12 p.m. Do not worry if you cannot make it. It's always recorded when I upload it. If you actually go to our playlist, it says All Signs. That's where all the bonus weekend readings are uploaded, always from the most newest down to the oldest. So here we go for my beautiful Taurus, please. Who is thinking about you and what do they want? All right, we've got 3, 2. I don't know why I'm hearing the word heartbroken. I don't know if they're heartbroken because you're not together, or they would be heartbroken if you said no to them. Interesting. I'm almost seeing like 3 of Swords energy, but let's see. Oh, ooh, okay, all right. We've got the King of Cups, the most emotional, romantic, and loving king. This could even be a divine feminine. It actually doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is the energy we are going to start pulling out of this card. So this is what's happening behind the scenes that you're not aware of, but now you are. So let's try and act surprised. So the King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. Again, there can be any star sign. I find it interesting because usually the king only has 1 cup. Only one. And they're very careful about who they give it to, but there's 1 cup from them and 1 cup for you. So it's very interesting. Obviously, you know, for someone to be thinking about you, they have to know you, right? This is definitely someone that is, they want to kind of present themselves, really show up genuinely, which is true, as emotionally available, emotionally grounded, mature, loyal, all about the home, the family. This person is all up in their feelings about you. Taurus, absolutely, this person not only loves you, but they're actually in love with you as well. And it just keeps growing deeper, deeper, and deeper. They can see the bigger picture when it comes to you. Let's split the deck. I can see it's already splitting on its own. We had 2 cards I saw. Ooh, the Strength card and the Magician. So we got Gemini, Virgo energy, and Leo. No, sorry, that is Gemini and Virgo energy. What am I saying? And we've got Leo energy here with the Strength card, the card of unconditional love here. I feel like they're really taking care of themselves, their image. They want to look good, they want to smell good, really build up their confidence, their self-esteem, their self-worth, self-love to face you, because it appears here with the Magician they want a brand new relationship with you. So I'm just wondering though, because I keep hearing disappointment. I keep hearing the word heartbreak. I don't know if this is someone you had a falling out with, or if it's a friend or a colleague that's afraid that you're just going to turn them away. Let's find out the main messages here, because I like their intentions. That's the thing. Queen of Swords. All right, so you probably have history with this person. Might have broken up with them. The Queen of Swords is usually, you know, she's kind of been through the ringer in terms of disappointment, right? Love life has not been easy. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. The Queen, you look at that, they're positioned to the past, but the eyes are closed. This could be someone that you broke up with. It's also about separation, divorce here as well. They just want to speak the truth. I feel like this person's a bit, look, it's even the same cover as the card. So it's actually a very powerful message here. They really want to speak the truth. I feel like they're tired of keeping things within themselves. There's the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You know, that's when someone is kind of very introverted in the sense they don't want to tell anyone their true thoughts, their true feelings, and their next move, but they're still holding on to the idea that perhaps both of you can be in a relationship here. Oh, wow. You know what? I need to zone in who this person is. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this is just a past relationship, to be honest. The 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, is my second favorite 10, and it really portrays the as I say, the dream life manifested, where they really kind of keep envisioning. I feel like they're almost manifesting this. That's probably why we saw the magician. You know, having the dream life with you, having a beautiful relationship, a marriage, a family, a home, not just a house, as I always say, the dog, the cat, the children, creating or having that ability to carry on tradition. So it's actually very, they see you and they see an abundant life. They see a rich life, like that cornucopia with the fruits and the vegetables, which show amazing, blessed changes and opportunities here. But I feel like they're just tired of keeping this to themselves. Four of Cups. Wow. Okay, so I feel like they're almost recognizing they need to snap out of woe is me and a bit of victim mentality mode. Four of Cups, Cancer energy. This person's just watching you from afar. You know, they're watching you, being your fabulous self. You're the boss, you know, the OG. I say that you're the boss of the zodiac sign. And, you know, it's almost like they know that if they don't do something, that this is going to be a missed opportunity. Although I firmly believe that's what's meant for you. No one and nothing can actually separate you or take you away. But these fours, you know, they see stability. They see a strong foundation, the possibility of a relationship, possibly once more here as well. I am also picking up, this is actually a friend of yours. Yeah, I'm kind of picking up it's also, if it's not, you know, a past lover for you, for the minority of you, like probably 23, or I don't know, it's a very specific number of you watching this, it's definitely a friend or even someone you work with. But yeah, this is, I'm going to say it's a past lover. Let's make the reading easier. They're feeling a little bit depressed here. Like, what if you're too far gone? What if emotionally you are absolutely, you know, out of reach here? The Hanged Man. They need to feel the fear and do it anyway, because the Hanging Man Pisces energy shows that everything's up in the air. And this is the only energy where things are suspended in the air, right? We're not moving forward, we're not moving back, we're just there. But I feel like they're overthinking this. You know, they're trying to see things from different angles, different perspectives, in a new light, a new idea. How can I approach or reapproach Taurus? What if I do this? What if I say that? What if I propose this idea? I feel like they've been more than patient enough with their thoughts and their feelings. They really need to kind of just take action here. Bonus message. Yeah, for some reason, they kind of feel you're a little bit out of reach, a little bit too far gone. They're worried that you're going to be a little bit resistant to this idea. Seven of Wands, Leo energy. That's victory despite challenges. So I do feel there's going to be a nice outcome here. But I kind of feel this is definitely someone that you were involved with and we went our separate ways. There was a falling out. This is actually very interesting. I don't know why I'm seeing an office that's actually warm. I don't know if you both work in an office that's actually very warm. I don't know why they're showing me that. Sweaty person, I'm not sure. It's a very random general message, but they wonder a lot about you. They do. They think and they sit and they wonder. I hope I can see some more action cards. So let's do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. I'm seeing the initial R, S, T, W. It won't be for everyone. And Q, which is a bit rare, but we've got 4, 3, 2. Last one, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think they're more afraid of your rejection, though. So it's easier to kind of like mope around from far away. That's the thing. Yeah, that's you, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Even if you are a divine feminine or divine masculine watching this, they just see that you've got a good head on your shoulders, you're ambitious, you've got a solid network around you, family, friends, like you're on top of your A game. So it's almost like they doubt themselves. It's like, I'm not good enough for Taurus. What can I add to Taurus's life? Why would they even go for someone like me or give me another chance here? There, see, there's the Hanged Man again. So I do, well, let me see. What else do we have? 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups. I think there's a lot of regret over you. Regret that perhaps if there was a breakup or a falling out, or perhaps a regret that they let enough time pass where maybe your thoughts and your feelings changed about them. You started to look elsewhere. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're in a state of regret here. They are moping around, and I say that with respect here. Oh, we got the Emperor. Aries energy, the king of all kings, the divine masculine here. So very interesting. They want to show up. They want to be like this king, not this King of Cups. You know, it's almost like they want to show you that, you know, I want to take control of this relationship. You can trust me. I'll take care of us and all of that. Ooh, I feel like there's also regret, especially in the past, if this person was not as emotionally vulnerable and opening up to you in the past here. If they thought maybe that was a weakness, or if they were embarrassed, or maybe they were berated for that in the past in other relationships. They could have been quite stubborn and inflexible, but yeah, this person's really kind of, I feel like they're really secretly just really down in the dumps about this. So the Queen of Swords, please. I told you they really want to speak from the heart. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. You're so together, but we're worlds apart. They want to reinstate balance, you know, the relationship, the friendship, the harmony back into this connection. I feel like they're just tired. They're over the fact that, and I think it's driving them insane. It's driving them up the wall that they're not expressing all of this to you. So this is definitely someone, I just feel like you had a falling out with them. I don't feel like you hate them. I mean, they're hoping that you don't hate them, but they're tired of kind of being on the sidelines and not taking action here. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. So yeah, some of you, this could be a colleague that you're very close to. I think maybe they want to get closer to you. That's why I was picking up for the minority of you. If you know this is definitely not your ex, it is either a friend or a co-worker. There's pretty much no other way, right? I'm not picking up it's an acquaintance or someone that you meet once in a blue moon, once a year, or 2 or 3 times. No, this is someone that is always around your energy. And they realize that to be back into your life, in your good books, right? To earn their keep and have your heart, it's going to take a lot of work. And they're prepared for that. They want this to work. That's the thing. The 10 of Pentacles, please. 3 of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. This person really wants to show you that I'm on the same page as you. I want to collaborate with you. I want to create magic. This is often known as the dream team. I call it the A team, right? They do want to have a face-to-face meeting with you. They know that the correct thing to do, the right thing to do, the mature thing to do, what would the King of Cups do? Well, they would express all of this to you face-to-face. And pretty much tell you the dream life that they want. It's like, I want you. And yeah, they don't want to scare you off. But I feel like their heart is really telling them, speak from the heart. This is quite interesting. How do you feel about this person, Taurus? I have a feeling you know who this person is. If you know it's not an ex, it's definitely a friend. Things have become a little bit awkward, or could be a colleague. Let's talk about this 4 of Cups, please. Yeah, see? Page of Swords. The sword is pointing down, but the page is looking at it very curiously, you could say. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Out of all the pages, this is known as, well, the true communicator, the ultimate messenger. And I do feel it is a bit delayed, but they do feel like they need to talk about something challenging first. Perhaps the reason why we're not talking, we're not on good terms, or, you know, the reason why we're not together. They're also afraid here that you might leave them on read, or, you know, if they send you a message or an email, for example, a voice message, I think they're just worried that you might reject them, that you'll be giving them some challenging news. But that sword is down. There is so much that they want to say to you. There is so much that they want to express. And because you are constantly on this person's mind and in their heart space, again, they need to take more appropriate action here. Let's talk about the Hanged Man. See, they're worried that you're going to reject them because the 5 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So if this person rejected you in the past, or if they pulled away, this is the biggest concern, is that the sock is on the other shoe now, that you are going to do exactly the same. They are worried. There's a very mindset of lack here. King of Cups. Their heart is only for you. This person absolutely loves you. Let's get more messages out. 9 of Wands. They're being very cautious, very careful, but they're not giving up. That's the wounded warrior, and the wounded warrior never ever gives up. Judgment. Okay, this is good. An epiphany, a wake-up call. Scorpio energy. Something might happen around Scorpio season, which is not that far off, to be honest. I feel like they'll be asking you for another chance. We have Justice, Libra energy. They want to correct their mistakes, any mistakes that happened in the past, right the wrongs, earn your trust, love, and respect back. We have the same 10 of Pentacles, the dream life manifested. I feel like this is definitely going to happen. Wow, Virgo energy, look at that. This is actually a very interesting reading, because I do feel for the vast majority of you, this is an ex. And I just feel like it never reached the full potential here. Maybe the timing wasn't right, or their heart space wasn't in the correct, wasn't feeling it, right? And of course, you know, once you move on, Taurus, that's it, you move on, right? But I do feel for the minority of you, this is a friend or a co-worker. It's not an acquaintance or a family friend. It's nothing like that. I just feel, I mean, there's only so many possibilities, but I really feel that this person wants to get closer to you. And I'm really seeing here that eventually they will send you a message in the next couple of weeks. It's a little bit delayed, but better late than never. And I feel like that's where they'll just kind of, you know, pages are very small offers. You know, they're nothing grand or groundbreaking, but it's enough to get your attention. I feel like they still have your number after all this time. And I do feel like they're just going to say to you something like, hey, Melissa, I don't know, Mark, I'm making up a name. I miss you. Can we talk? Please call me back. And I do feel here with the potential of the Ten of Pentacles twice here, I'm seeing longevity here, especially with Justice. That could even represent some marriage, signing, you know, something that's, we're talking about long term here, but, you know, Judgment is definitely your person asking you for another chance, and really kind of reevaluating, reassessing everything here, knowing that they just want you and only you. That's why we have the same King that came out. The King of Cups wants to devote their life to you, which is really, really interesting. So Taurus, now we know who is thinking about you. We know what they want, but they really kind of need to lift themselves up. I do feel that there's a lot of kind of negative thoughts, negative emotions, especially, you know, I know they're almost pretending like you're going to say no to them, that you hate them. They're still going to send, I'm seeing it's just a very clear-cut text message coming through here. I don't know, I'm hearing it's going to be on the weekend or a long weekend. It's almost like they want to delay, you know what I mean, facing the music, but they're going to send you a message. And it's all about, can we talk? Can we talk? And they're going to get straight to the point. So I actually like this. They're coming with good intentions. There's no secret agenda to hurt you or waste your time. They are thinking long term, and they are prepared to put in the work here. In other words, I want this to work. And I'll show you through action. This is a card of less talk, more action as well, more work, in other words. So yeah, I'm seeing there's going to be a face-to-face meeting here. Yeah, and they're pretty much going to talk about what they want with you. I like this. All right. I like it. Taurus, I'll see you this Saturday at 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I thank you for your time. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And of course, have a fantastic week ahead because you absolutely deserve it. Bye, Taurus.